So I'm curious if they are hostile to me since I went willingly.
They are not, and in fact, they do use the hospital equipment to treat Gerard very kindly because the main man there is very critical of the people who brought him and said, "Why did you hurt him? This is, we need these people. They are important. They are assets. How can you possibly mistreat him like this?" And the guys, "He bit me," and so
I'm still
exactly.
having.
So he will instantly order that you be taken care of, and so
some
they're going
muscle
to
relaxing.
rub relaxant upon you and fluff up the sheet on you and
Space solid.
yeah. So they will take care of you a little bit. So there are two people doing that, and then the fellow that I am talking about is he looks well fed. He looks authoritative, and he is not wearing a uniform or anything like that. He is wearing a black T-shirt, and will introduce himself. He is Gregory, and he is.
What's well fed in your?
Oh,
does that mean
it looks as though he has eaten good food all his life? It doesn't mean out of shape. It means that he doesn't look like he is ever really worried about having a meal.
A bit more than healthy, then.
You're right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Healthy in a somewhat privileged way.
Mm.
Right. Sandra,
you
are looking very dark and black like the depths of space in there. Oh, there you are. You are back. Okay.
I'm taking notes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. So therefore, you are talking to Gregory, and so I think also, Ola, that you should, or at least I'm going to give the others options if you don't mention it, that we also could see or know that Sam and Mark are actually approaching this location in some way.
We as the audience sees that. We don't see.
Yeah, I'm asking you because you are framing the scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're asking me if we can see that.
Yes,
Yes. I think that we will have a scene that will probably end with their coming in, because I think
they are present at least in spirit at the moment. Then.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. So there's a
right.
So
they can, and that will be up to them to say whenever they feel like it. All right.
Yeah.
In that case, so Gregory has made sure that you have ice cold water to drink, Gerard.
That's good.
And begins by thanking Nia for joining them, for joining him to talk to him. He is saying we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. We are close to major operations, and we are very concerned about security. We are very impressed. However, you do realize that there are over and above the stupidity of our ordinary security services on this ship, there are brilliant minds, evil minds, who will eventually draw the links between you and you and Gerard and Mark.
No.
He does not mention Sam. He says that we were able to ascertain this through our contacts and our attention to you, but they will not be far behind. We can protect you, and we can discover, and he says, there's not much chance in this universe to know the truth. That chance is coming, Nia. You have helped show the way.
you have? Like when I was asleep now, or how did you help with that?
Well,
I'm actually saying that.
you speak in very loose terms. You have only shown appreciations, but you never really said anything what everything of this is about the security, or what links would be drawn between the three of us, and speak up.
All right. Nia's like, cut the shit. Save it for the theater. I want some.
She's not answering my question. She's directly answering his.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
Like kind of, I settled down and let their conversation go.
Can I put some from audience pool?
Yeah. Okay. Who's
here too? Nia too.
All right. Nia's getting
from me
getting
too.
2 fan mail from the audience pool.
No, 3.
I was hoping
okay. Full up. Full
okay.
house for Sandra. Okay.
I was hoping that he was going to like that I was so straight with him, so he was yes, but okay.
Oh, I understand what you mean. It's, as a matter of fact, yeah, I think Gregory says, it's that kind of. Gregory kind of nods. He's not going to praise you verbally. He will simply nod, and he will say, "Here, this ship, for journey after journey, has slowly accumulated a private store of resources that are not commercial products. They are a development project secretly in this ship. They are a development project of technology beyond our dreams. And we are determined to seize control of this ship and of this technology. We are determined to discover the truth of what this solar system is really about and what we can do as humans in it. But they don't want us to. They just want this huge overgrown factory collection device to circulate among the worlds and bring back stupid resources for stupid people to trade over their endless wars of energy. We are more than just cogs, just workers. We are more than just. He realizes that he's starting to make a speech again, and he stops himself.
Yeah.
And he says, "I will show you." Right. I will show you. Yeah. She made an impression on him. Right. You can see that he would do it, but he won't now. So he's going to basically take out a pocket device that unfolds, and then slips a secure data storage device into it, and then he is able to show you. And so this is a very secure item. You need to do the double number trick, right, to get in, like your Dosan. And so some things work perfectly, They're not going to change that technology. And so he does that, and then he shows you what the biology, the secret biology that you have uncovered, what it has to do with where this ship is going. That he says the scoop is damaged. They don't care. They are going to. He says, "You think that we are currently going toward Ceres, which is one of the main asteroids?" He says, "We are not going there. No, we are going to a base in the asteroid belt instead. And it is there because we have not been able to figure out where it is. But it is there that we will seize control of the ship. And this technology, Nia, this technology produces life that is not of Earth.
So I hear what you're saying, but I can't see your motives. All I hear is your goal. But but what is your goal when you've taken over all of this? What are you planning to do? What are you planning to succeed in the long term, not just taking over?
The one thing that all the members of the Midnight Truth agree upon is that the truth must be revealed. What to do with it is a matter of personalities and a matter of the moment. I can tell you what I want. I want freedom. I want the insights that such a being, a created being, could give us, that would make us free of all these technologies, that we could become one with the stars, one with the universe. But we don't really know what this thing will be able to tell us. We don't even really know what it is. That is just my hope. Perhaps it is more a matter of giving the message to the people of Earth and the people of the solar system. Or perhaps it is a matter of creating a new society for ourselves. Different people in the Midnight Truth have different ideals. Your voice could join in that debate. And you too, Gerard, your voices could join in that debate.
Mm.
Well, I must say that I do like it that you don't seek one truth, but as what I hear is that you're saying that everyone will be free to live their own lives. There will be no leader of sort that tells people how to, no dictator of sort.
There's always a risk of such a person doing that. I, for one, would fight against that with all of my might. He turns to Gerard and says, Gerard, Nia is the key that has brought us finally the insights that we need, the biological insights. You are the key. You have access into the navigation department. You can permit us. You can give us the access we need. You can do it through your family connections into that sector of the ship's function.
My thought is, depending on what Garth does now, but the problem for me right now, I'm thinking, yeah. I'm not saying this out.
No, I know you're processing. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it is that this sounds very appealing to my character.
He
Gerard,
even says, now at last you can show her and everybody who you really are.
Yeah, and that's I kind of, there's so much appealing to this, what he's describing and all that, and it seems to me as a context for becoming something that I'm not. I have no possibility to become that right now. I mean, the birthday party kind of proves that. So, but you can see that my body language is not at all hostile